I hate the question, what do you do? I hate its pretension and the things it assumes, like the fact that a job can somehow create an image of you, but most people hate the things that they're forced to do to survive, the 8 hours a day that are sucked from your life. Now, don't get me wrong, not all jobs are scum. Some are worthwhile and some even fun, and a few lucky buggers work jobs that they love, but I detest the idea that it's somehow enough to judge people just on the job that they do, when that image is so often so far from the truth. So I've invented a different opening inquiry, one that renders people passionate and fiery, a question to explore the very essence of you. Now I simply ask, what do you listen to? Music, the best guide to who we really are, the key to the door to the contents of hearts. It reveals who we are despite what we seem. Here's a few examples to show what I mean. Just picture the scene, and you'll see what I mean. Just picture this scene. Just picture this scene. A busy supermarket on a Sunday afternoon. A stressed and tired mother herds 4 kids into the queue. She mops her brow and holds her purse and waits her turn to pay. The spotty-faced cashier who just turned 16 yesterday. He slowly fumbles barcodes with a teenage sense of loss, wary of the watchful eye of his worse-than-Hitler boss. The boss is pacing up and down, purposeful his gait, desperately eager to punish any mistakes. Now if this scene's a normal scene at a normal checkout, let me use the music to flip this inside out. See that mother typically stressing that line? Has seen Metallica perform more than 30 times. She's got a Slayer tattoo and she freaking loves Immortal. That isn't stress, that's just heavy metal withdrawal. She needs her daily dose of Machine Head and Pantera. She called her first son Max after Mr. Cavalera. And that kid behind the till might seem a teen cliche, but you should hear him play the drums in his band The Checkout Strays. He's a demon with the rhythm. He's the percussion king. He's the supermarket legend of the bum bum dush bum ting. And now to the boss with a Nazi stare, the cold exterior, the heart that can't care, the authoritarian ruler of the shop with a deeply secret love of hip-hop. The guy's been into it since '88, he could write the book on NWA, he's been to Tupac's grave and prayed, he's got 2 dogs named Biggie and Dre. You see, the music tells the story the job can never tell. The passion, the power, the person, and well, the story of the mother and the cashier and the boss. Or the metalhead, the drummer, and the lover of hip-hop. I don't have to tell you which story I like best. But wait, I haven't finished my point just yet. There's the teacher whose love of the Clash borders on obsession as he tries to work Joe Strummer lyrics into a Year 9 history lesson, and the builder whose day is filled with graft and perspiration, but spends his evenings zoning out to jazz improvisation. There's the policeman who likes anything that praises the Third Reich. Well, they're not all surprising, some stay true to type. But consider the nun with a passion for new wave, or the bank manager counting down to Friday's techno rave. Think about the fireman who cries when he hears the Smiths, or the well-presented waiter hooked on Black Sabbath riffs. The punk rock dad, the orchestral child, the secret of headphone wearers' smiles. So the next time you're tempted to ask the obvious question, think for just a second of what I've mentioned. Asking what job is cliched and corny. Instead, let the music tell you a story.